Version 1.2 just showed us the new characters of Shinku and Yori. And guys, I'm just be so honest with you guys right now. If you only have enough for one pull, I'm going to tell you guys who you should pull. I've gone through both of the kits. I'm not about to give this whole detailed explanation. I'm going to tell you who you should pull. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, immediately, Yori is a must pull. Yeah, no. Wait. You have to listen to me. Unironically, Shinku is not the one that you're going to be going for. And I know people are going to be saying, like, what are you talking about? Like, why is that the case? Okay, listen, I'm going to explain all the reasons why. What Shinku is basically she's a main DPS, right? So let me just tell you this right now. If you have Chaos, you don't need her. If you have Nonali, you don't need her. I even argue if you have a Tori, you don't need her, but that's going a little bit too far. But if you need a new main DPS, she's the main one. Okay, now she does a lot of stuff. She has a whole transformation, great animations, 5-hit combo if I'm not mistaken, whole new transformation. Just definitely the best character in the game, quite frankly. This is not even a debate, and if you want to debate this, I mean, just stop. Like, just stop. This is the best character in the game. Either way, animations in the game, either way. She's a close range DPS, uses transformations to give a whole, just basically do a whole bunch of damage. Now listen, to make things short, all you gotta do is attack, literally spam. You need to be spamming her attack once you build up a meter, because she has a meter, so you need to spam her attack, build up the meter, transform. Then you have to build up another meter once she transforms. Yes, she has another one. Once you do that, right, do a huge finisher like that. Boom. Like, just beautiful. Like, honestly, and it's how I say she's probably better to pull. Yeah, I'm probably going to be pulling her. Unironically, right? Either way, right? So you do that, got a huge finisher, and then rinse and repeat, fellas, quite frankly. So her strength is, listen, her strength is very high personal damage, quite frankly. Now, even though not only is my high damager for me personally, huge burst windows of damage, fast gameplay, and she has strong mobility in the open world game mode. If you guys did not notice that, she has way faster gameplay, way faster moves, way faster, all of that. So like, if you listen, not only she can walk up walls, looks like Shinku, she can run really fast. Now, quite frankly, I think I prefer this, because here's the thing, like in NTE, you kind of have to get the car. Either you're going to be teleporting everywhere, or you're going to be using the car. If you didn't pull Chaos, you out of luck. If you didn't pull Nonali, you out of luck. You got to use that car. Now, unless you got Torch Collab car, which I do have, but it costs an arm and a flipping leg, then I don't know, do what you want to do with that information. Either way, for exploration, she's definitely good in the open in-game world, so do consider that. But yeah, she's basically going to be out in the battlefield, constantly attacking, constantly building up the meter, constantly transforming, rinse and repeat. You guys know the formula, right? Now, the weakness is that she does need to stay on the field. Like quite frankly, she does have to stay on the field. Doesn't really support the teammates like that, guys. If I'm keeping it a buck, she doesn't really support the teammates like that. And then here's the thing, if you have another DPS, like I was saying, like if you have Nonali, you really don't need her. She's going to face competition, but like, obviously she's probably better than Nonali. That's what I'm not saying that she's definitely worse. I'm saying that if you have a DPS, you don't really need her. Like, if you low on Analyth, my bad, you don't really need her, and that means in the future she's gonna easily get replaced, easily. So just go ahead and like get that in your mind immediately. Okay, now with all that being said, I know you still gonna want to pull her because you see her in this outfit right here. So immediately, let me tell you what type of player should pull Shinku. Okay, listen, if you're a new player looking for a DPS, go ahead and pull her. If you are a person that likes, you know, flashy combat, best animations in the game, by the way, like, this is not even a debate, go ahead and pull her. If you're building a Cosmos type team, go ahead and pull her. Outside of that, if it's not one of those 3 reasons I've just named, do not pull this character. Listen, do not pull her if it's not the 3 things I just told you right now. Because listen, if you're a free to play, you're free to play, bro. I know you're free to play. That's why you clicked on the video. So like, no. Now listen, unironically, Yori is kind of like, she's a must pull. Like, and I know that's gonna be crazy to say. Like, also, why do I not have my glasses on? What am I doing? The heck? I'm sorry, this is a who should you pull video, full value video. I don't know why I didn't have my glasses on. Either way, she's kind of a must pull. Let me tell you why she's a must pull, because she heals, guys. She does heal, and I don't want to hear no one talking about some, oh, Edgar does that, Biothon, I think. Bro, Yori like literally heals the whole team. Like, she has an ultimate that heals the team. Either way, let's get into it, right? For one thing that does help is she has this little thing where she interacts with the animals in the in-game open world, and then you do get this type of stuff right here. Now, we don't know what any of this stuff is, but it looks like some stuff to help with awakenings and materials. People said this might be Analyth. I'm gonna just be so honest right now, it looks like I don't know, and I have my glasses on right now, and I don't know, so quite frankly, but she does help with that. Listen, she does a lot, and I'm not gonna sit here and yap and tell you guys, like, give you guys the boring details. Let me just tell you what she does. She does heal, okay? She does buff the team. She even has a revive mechanic. She helps on the Blossom team. She has open world utility. Like, do you see how much like do you see how valuable Yori is, quite frankly? And it's crazy that they did this knowing good and well we gonna be pulling for Shinku, because I'm not set on pulling Yori. Like, do I need her? I mean, I'll be stupid not to pull her, quite frankly. Like, I'm telling you right now, like, if you're trying to make every one of your DPS is good. And also she does run with Shinku, by the way, so like they're good together. Then like I quite frankly, you kind of have to pull this character, like unironically, like you have to pull this character. She's not a DPS, she's a support, and honestly she's the best support in the game. Think of it like this, think of it like the Shorekeeper in Wuthering Waves, think of it like the Astrial and ZZZ, think of it like the, honestly I don't even play Get Your Impact, so I'm not going to even pretend like I know what to say. Either way, just pretend it, like just think of it like that. Like she's kind of like she's gonna I'm already letting you guys know right now immediately, this character is S plus tier easily. Supports last long in this game. This is gonna be one of those you have to pull, quite frankly, until the next support, which it might not come in like a while, guys. I'm gonna be honest, they're gonna replace Shinku so fast. I'm telling y'all right now, Iori is unironically here to stay. She is here to stay. Now she has this thing called imagination, right? Basically, right, if you have a full imagination, it's two different ultimates, right? She has one imagination where if it's not full, right, if it's not full, because it's like basically like a meter, right? If it's not full, what she does is she heals the teammates, heals all of them. Here's another thing, right? Basically, let's say that the teammates are, you know, down, you know, somehow I slipped up with a Tori and she's down, slipped up with Nanali and somehow she's down. They get put in a state called regression. That state is basically a state where Iori can bring them back to life, bro. And I'm telling you right now, guys, I do not think, please correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think there's any other character in the game that can do this. Like I just don't think so. Like if that is the case, they're not gonna be better than Yori. They still won't be. So with that being said, she's pretty good, guys. Here's a gameplay loop. You generate some imagine, use her attacks, right? Switch out, you know, switch it hit out here and there, right? Let's say one of your teammates are low on HP, you bring her in, heal them out. Another thing, make sure you switching her in and out, because once you switch her in and out with a Blossom team, like if you have a Blossom team with her, she's gonna fit right in with a Blossom team. Low key, she might replace G Win if I'm not mistaken. She might be able to replace her, but do that, right? And depending on if you have full imagine, you can use that, or if you don't have full imagine and you need some healing, go and use that. It doesn't really matter who's the DPS. It could be freaking Shinku, Nanali, like freaking Chaos, all of them. It doesn't really matter. That's, again, that is pretty huge. I mean, bro, she can be on any team, quite frankly. Like I'm not even trolling right now, because there's no other characters that's doing this in the game. Healing, again, there's not really much characters in the game that can do this. I did see some people were saying Edgar and all that, but again, I don't think Edgar can heal nowhere near as much as Iori, like nowhere near. Like, so I already know that. Let's say if one teammate dies, if you're in the end game, you can revive them. That is, bro, that's extremely valuable, especially for in game. That's like unheard of, quite frankly. You have to pull her. That's what I'm saying. You have. And then another reason why she's kind of like a must pull, she's not going to get power creep. More DPSs are going to come into the game. This is like a must pull character. Like quite frankly, it's a must pull character. Now there is some downsides to it, and this is really just me being considerate for people that's not going to suffer cough me potentially. She doesn't really have high damage. But again, she doesn't have high damage because she's not a DPS. Her main thing is healing. She isn't out on CN nor global, so we don't know what the numbers is looking like. The healing could be absolutely garbaggio. Quite frankly, the healing could, yeah, that's the greatest thing. The healing could actually be garbage, quite frankly. Now, would that really matter when she can't bring back one of the teammates? I don't know. Not really. I mean, even if the healing is absolutely garbaggio, then I guess she's not really a must pull, but she resurrects like one of the teammates. Okay, so if you want damage, go to Shinku. If you want in-game proof, go to Iori. If you want healing, go ahead and pull Iori. If you want team buffing, go and pull Yori. If you want a future value, like future proof, all of that, you have to pull Yori. If you're a new player to the game, I'm not gonna lie, fella, you're gonna have to pull Yori. Like I'm telling you right now, if you want, hey man, she's a must pull. Like they made her good, bro, like quite frankly. Now listen, if you want flashy gameplay, cough me, go ahead and go to Shinku, bro. And again, the reason why I think that Iori is like a must pull is because, like I said, there's not really any other character in the game that does what she does. She's clearly a support. She's really like the shorekeeper of NTE. Keep it a buck. Like I'm already knowing in the future, bro, it's probably not gonna be that many supports. Like she's gonna be like a must pull. Quite frankly, like she is a must pull. That's why I think she's a must pull. No characters heal in a game like this. No characters can resurrect like this. No characters can help blossom like this. Like again, like while the DPS is good, Shinku, you is good, and I will be going into credit card debt and student loan debt for you. She's not like a must pull. That's the crazy thing. She's not really a must pull. If you're a new player, I will tell them to get Yori. Unironically, I will tell them to do it, bro. Supports last longer in these games. It does future proof, so you don't have to spend any money on the game. Even if you pull a DPS later, she is unironically going to be. You're gonna have to pull her. Quite frankly, she's gonna help. She makes everyone else better, helps the team better, helps Shinku better. Like, quite frankly, yeah. Now listen, that being said, Shinku is a great DPS, quite frankly. If you're a new account and you don't have a DPS, or you just don't have a DPS at all, which I don't know how that would even be possible, go ahead and pull her. She's definitely a solid pickup. Most definitely. But if you're asking me which character gives your account the most value over time, which character makes you not spend any money, Yori is the go-to. She has healing, she has buff, she has revive utility, she has future proof utility, she has pretty much everything, helps for the end game, even has a little bit of open world utility. For future patches, she's gonna be like she's gonna be good. But guys, if I'm gonna pick who I'm summoning, Shinku is definitely coming first. And then no, Shinku's coming first, and then Yori, you might even, bro, I'm gonna keep it a bug. We probably not summon for you. I'm sorry.